Good morning, everyone. Hope you're having a truly magical day today. I hope you are really smiling ear to ear because we've got a fantastic live stream for you today. I'm looking forward to sharing it all with you. Let us know where you're coming in from today. Love to hear from you. I've got my mug right there with our topic of the day. It's the Disney Cruise Line. Looking forward to sharing it all with you. Gingerbread tea this morning. I know it's not the holiday season, but I love the gingerbread tea. It's so good. Hope you're having a magical day. The cruise was unbelievable, by the way. We're going to get to a whole Q&A about the cruise. So many amazing things to talk about, so many questions to answer, so get those questions ready. But before we actually get to the questions themselves, I want to try something a little bit different. We're going to try a very special poll in a little bit of a different way. So if you got a phone or if you've got a computer, and you want to go ahead and participate in the poll, it's a little bit different from what we've experienced before, but we're kind of going over with the cruise lines you've tried first. We're going to get to the questions. Hold those questions. Don't lose them. Keep them close by. See a lot of great places checking in. New York, South Carolina, Thailand, Las Vegas. Good to see everybody. But I want to start off with this poll right here. If you haven't used Slido before, it's kind of a cool program. You can go to this website or scan the QR code in that direction on your phone, and you're able to kind of vote in the polls here. There we go. We already got friends who are participating. I love it. And the big question to start off, we got 3 questions for you as we get started here. Which cruise line are you going to try next? Really do love sharing in these experiences with you. Of course, Disney is, in my opinion, the very best. I love it. And when you're from Canada, oh my gosh, it must be cold up there. Good morning, everybody from London. Hey there, Claire. We've never done Norwegian Royal Caribbean. Ooh, I don't have Norwegian on this list. That's to add in the future for sure. Kevin and Stacy, hey, good to see you guys. All right. Let's see who else we are sharing in the magic. Good morning from New Orleans. Good morning. Good to see you. Love sharing it with you. Let's see. There are a lot of fours. No, there's a lot of different cruise lines to try, and we've already got a lot of great votes. I think a lot of friends are going to be trying Disney, you can see, but some are really interested in going on Royal Caribbean in the future. Did everybody see? There were some videos from Wonder of the Seas. I want to try that cruise line in the future. This is kind of a new way for us to kind of gauge where everybody's at. From Columbus, Ohio, good morning. From Massachusetts. First cruise in 25 days, Shelley. You must be so excited. I'm so excited for you. I know you're going to have a great time. Loving the whole thing. Ooh, the Norwegian Bliss and Encore. I forgot to add Norwegian to the list. Clearly, I'm still working my knowledge of the different cruise lines here. Hi from Canada. Good to see you. From Orlando. Good to see everybody. Thanks for being here. All right, so let's go ahead and keep moving on to the next poll, and we're going to get to a lot of these questions. Don't lose those questions that you have. Which cruise line are you going to try next? Clearly, Disney is the winner here, but we got Royal Caribbean as well, and then Celebrity to try as well. Great votes all around. Let's move on to the next question. What is most important to you when cruising? Is it the pool and relaxation time? Is the character meet and greets, photo ops, food options, or maybe the destinations on the itinerary? Let me know right here in the poll, and we'll talk about the poll in a second, and if you really enjoy using it. Oh, food options. Look at that one popped up in a second. Destinations, of course. Got to have that pool and relaxation time, though, I'm telling you. Good morning from Maryland. Hey there. Good to see you. Norwegian Cruise Line. I know. I clearly forgot Norwegian Cruise Line. Goes to show I need a lot more experience cruising, but we're going to get it. We are going to get it together. It's going to be fun. You're going to Hawaii. Oh, my gosh. You're going to have an amazing time on the Wonder. Oh, my gosh. That sounds like an amazing cruise. Oklahoma City. Never cruise. That's all right. You got a lot of opportunities to do just that. Oh, if you're looking for different protocols and how you get on board, the different cruise lines have pages on their websites where you can actually look up all the different requirements, the protocols, the rules. It's all on their websites. It changes so much. It's best to check there. That's the place to check. All of the above. There should be an option for all of the above, but we're looking for the most important thing. Trying to find the most important thing possible for you. Going to Fantasy in February. We're going to answer questions about the different cruise lines, or about Disney Cruise Line too, and all that. So it's going to be great. Going on Fantasy 4th time this summer. You're going to have an amazing time. Looking forward to it. All right. You can see we got a lot of great votes here. Food options is clearly number 1, and that means I think Norwegian and Celebrity both have some really good food options, so others to try. But Disney's got amazing food. Destinations on the itinerary basically tied with the pool and relaxation time. Then you got photo ops and character meet and greets. So clearly the food really does way up here when it comes to cruising. Great participation there. Thanks, everybody. All right, let's move on to the last poll question in this format. Then we're going to get to your questions coming up. What is the value for the money? I think this is going to lead to other conversations. Oh, I'm blocking part of it here, but you get the idea. What is the value for the money when it comes to Disney Cruise Line? where 10 is a tremendous value for the money, and 1 is it's not as much value as you would hope for the money that you paid. Right, that's what we're going for in this poll. So if you got a minute to use Slido, again, if you haven't used it before, you just you use the QR code right up there. You can scan it with your phone or tablet, or you can just go to that website and type in that number, and you'll be able to vote in our poll. Value for the money. It's you do get a lot for again. We're thinking about Disney Cruise Line. We're going to get to other cruise lines in a minute here. Great thoughts. Good morning. Oh, you're going on the Dream for Christmas? That sounds amazing. Hey there from Massachusetts. Oh, I'm ready for the Wish. I am so ready for the Wish. Oh my gosh, it's going to be amazing. Value for the money. I'm seeing a lot of 8s here. A lot of people giving an 8, where you get a lot of value, but I'm guessing you mean it's a little expensive, but you get a lot of value for it. So 10 would be tremendous value for the money. 1 would be, way overpriced for what you're getting. Disney Dream in 40 days. That sounds amazing. That sounds incredible. You're going to have an amazing time. Absolutely incredible. I love all of these great, I love all the feedback. Really appreciate it. Great polls. I hope you enjoyed this kind of polling. If you did enjoy this kind of polling where you can actually see it live, let me know with a thumbs up in the comments. We're going to get back to your questions right now. Thanks for participating. I really, really appreciate that as we move in to the live section. Thanks for joining that. I appreciate that. All right. So what questions do you have about our cruise? It was an amazing experience. I absolutely loved it. It was so much fun. And Disney is very different than Royal and other experiences that we have. So if you are interested in other experiences, definitely want to hear about it, and other things to do, other cruise ships to go on. Love it all. Really, really do. All right. Michael, let's see. Hoping to Disney brings back different ships to UK next year. I hope so too. I really do. Okay, glad you like that poll. I'm glad to hear it. All right, bring on those questions. Now is the time. Bring on the cruise questions. We're talking about all sorts of cruising. The most recent videos were so much fun. If you didn't catch it, we went on a Disney cruise. It was amazing. I had so much fun. Went on this amazing balcony. Had the basically whole half ship to ourselves. It was incredible. But it was so much fun. Really, really enjoyed it, and it's one I definitely recommend. Really do recommend it. Aside from the pools, what is the most fun activities on the Disney cruise? In my opinion, most fun activities on a Disney cruise, besides the pools and relaxation, Castaway Cay is a big highlight there. But in addition, you've also got the amazing food. I feel like the food and the shows, those are really big when it comes to me. Do you have a variety of tea for Disney? Yes, you do have some teas on Disney. You do. They have a wider variety, I think. Michael, did you notice a fish extender gifts exchange? Great question, Carrie. They are not officially back yet. I saw like one room with a bag on it, but I think it was just decorative. So fish extenders are not officially back. Great question. I actually had the same one myself before we took off, because I have a fish extender bag. I have a brand new one that I was going to use, but next time. Well, here, great question. I love all these super detailed questions. Which aspect of cruising with Royal do you wish Disney would incorporate? Great question. I think the part that I really liked with Royal was the flow rider, the surfing in the back for older kids. This guy. So that's something that I really wish Disney would put in there. I don't think they ever will, because it's kind of geared towards something different. But I think that's the biggest thing that I wish would come over from Royal to Disney. Great question. How would you compare the activities between Disney and Royal? Another great question, Jeff. My buddy Jeff right there. I think that Disney's got more of the family-friendly activities, and Royal's got more of the older kid activities. They're all fun, but it's there's something to be said. There's something to be said about Disney being like for the entire family, and Royal being great for the entire family, but doing different things, right? So I feel like Royal's kind of an older audience, but that's just my policy. Have you tried the lava cake on board? It's my favorite dessert, period. I think I have, but it's been a long time. Really love that one. Yes, the mask has the change. There have been changes to that. Again, it changes so fast. Our last cruise was before the change was made, right? So we had to follow the policy as it was, but it changes that fast. So looking for any of the policy updates, check the website for the cruise line. It's the best place to go. They will tell you exactly what's going on, and they update it the day it happens. So you don't have to worry about stuff, right? It's better to do it that way. Since the UV is stronger in the Caribbean, what sunscreen do you use? Sorry, there's a lot of there's tremendous rain in the Orlando area today. I love the Hawaiian Tropic. Very good for the skin. It's very strong too. SPF 50 for sure. Castaway Cay, I believe, is better, in my opinion, for a lot of reasons. We can go into that. Feel free to ask your questions, but that's just my opinion. I did do a video about that too. We'll do even more. Good morning. Would you say that far aft on the ship again? Would I stay that far aft on the ship again? Great question. You felt the bumps, right? You felt it when it was. It was. I don't want to do it to the camera, but it was moving, especially in port maneuvers. It was bumpy. Okay, it was bumpy. Would I stay that far aft again? Yes, I would. I would not recommend it for a first-time cruiser. Not even close. You want to be a little bit more of an experienced cruiser. You get used to kind of the movement of the waves and all that. You get used to it pretty quick, but it's one of those things. Let's see. Are Disney excursions worth the price or better to do your own provided? This is a question that I want to answer for you in the future, too. I have another Disney cruises in the future. I got excursions on those, which I've never tried before. I've done a lot of ship stuff, and I love the ship stuff, and I recommend starting cruising by just kind of sticking with the ship at first, then branching out. That's the way I did it, and I love it. But the future adventures we have, there's a lot more excursions I have planned. In Castaway Cay, the excursions are amazing. Highly recommend those. Those are great. What are you looking forward to most in the Wish? I think it's the dining experiences. Honestly, the shows look great. The whole thing looks amazing. But the dining experiences, the Frozen one, and the Marvel one, and the Walt Disney one, I'm like, oh man, those look great. Those look amazing. Did you rebook your Wish cruise? I did. A little bit later, but it's gonna be great. Again, any of the policies in terms of health and safety, that's all on the websites for the cruise lines. That's the place to check. Hey, from DC, good to see you. Do you need a health visa Disembark? You need to test prior. Again, all the health stuff is on the website. It's on the website. I want to make sure, because otherwise the policies change so much. If you watch this stream in the future, it's going to be different. So yeah, we'll make sure that check the website. That's the best place. Are you cruising on the Wish? You know it. You know we are. Looking forward to sharing that with you. We're not going to be the first ones, and that you don't need to be first. I'm telling you. You can have fun. It's an important topic. You do not need to be first to have an amazing time. You don't. Let's see what we got here. Michael, did you do a later early dining? We did early dining, and it was really good. Really, really enjoyed it. That was fantastic. How many Disney cruises have you been on? This was number 8. It was number 8, I believe. It was really good, too. We had a fantastic time. And so next one's 9, then 10, and then we're platinum. Will you getting off more ports and not doing Castaway Cay or this? Oh, yeah, absolutely. JP, as I mentioned, I want to do more of the port excursions in the future, too. Oh, no, all the questions now are over here in YouTube. We're not doing Slido questions. If you're asking questions there, they're all over in YouTube. Good question. You said in your video you hadn't been on the Dream in 4 years. Were you in the Dream? Was it the Dream or the Fantasy? I've honestly forgotten. I really have. I do not remember it at all. So you might remember better than I do. I do not remember these things super well. Let's take a look. Was it the Dream or was it the Fantasy? I honestly can't remember anymore. Let's see. Maybe it was the Dream. Yeah. I think it was. Okay. Anyway, but it was an amazing experience. It was great. What's the price difference, regular veranda versus extended veranda? It was worth it. See, that is a great question. I believe that is worth it. It's not a huge difference in price, but it varies from cruise to cruise, so that's something to experience that. Let's see. Go on the Magic. Cayman Islands and Castaway Cay, and Castaway Cay is unbelievable. You're going to have an amazing time. Good morning from Wisconsin. We've never cruised. Oh, here we go. Great question from Dawn. Kids are 13 and 11. We used to go in the parks. Concerned that they will be bored on the cruise. Thoughts? Dawn, really good question. This is actually one of the more difficult ones. When you're in the parks, go is something that a lot of us end up kind of doing just because of the fact that it's the parks. You want to try and do everything. I did that strategy when I was on board Disney Cruise Line at the beginning, but you learn very quickly that it's actually more fun to take it slow and to just kind of relax. When you have kids who are 13 and 11, I think that the go might be harder to break, right? That might be more ingrained where they're like, I want to go. But I feel like there are so many activities, especially on Disney Cruise Line, right? I'm thinking of Disney Cruise Line. They make it so great with Vibe and Edge and all these clubs for the kids. That is where I think it's worth it. Other cruise lines, I haven't really figured that out yet, so I can't speak to that. But Disney Cruise Line, they do such a good job with that age group. So if you want that go, you can get it at the kids clubs. Does that make sense? I do think that it will be fantastic. It just I would go for those kids clubs. That's what I'd prioritize. Great question. Michael, just finished your Castaway video. Thank you very much. How are you doing the 5K currently? Oh, still on your own. Great question. Yes, you do it on your own, and then you pick up the medal, right? You do it on your own. You tell them you did it. Tell them you had fun. Tell them where you went at the guest services, and then you pick up the medal. You just, that's how they're doing it right now. Could change anytime. Yeah, the 5K. Sure, I can talk more about the 5K, but that's basically how it happened. And the route for it actually takes you from near Pelican Point, or next. Pelican Point? No, I think I'm Pelican Point. And so you go basically where we got Olaf and Sven. You go around. You go to the looking tower. You come all the way down again. Where that plane is. You go all the way down the runway to Serenity Bay and all the way back. And that's the 5K. It was great. Do you need to have a visa for all countries you're going to visit the cruise? Great question. I've answered this in a previous video. It changes quite a bit, and it has changed. So, at least on the cruises that I've been on, we have a passport, right? And then some overseas ones, you have to have a PCL, passenger locator card, something like that. So it varies from port to port. You're going to need to check where you're going. Most of the Caribbean ones, you just have your passport, you're good to go. But other ones, you're going to have to look into it. Great question. Is Royal like the Universal of cruising? It's a really good question, Rebecca. You mean I'm taking that as a Universal theme park. I'm going to say no. I think Royal's a step above that. But I don't think it's Disney, right? It's a little different. But it depends on what you're looking for. Great question. Michael, does it feel like passenger capacity is returning to normal? I actually asked what the passenger capacity was on our cruise. It was close to, we had about a little over 2,000 guests. That's what we had, and the Disney Dream can take, I think, 2,500 or so. So yeah, it's getting there. It's getting there. It's more than before. They've definitely increased it because of spring break and all that. But yeah, it's different. It's more than before. Are the rooms easy to share with friends and family? Great question. Do the beds split, or is it one bed and one couch? Great. Kristen, a fantastic question. Depending on the room, a Disney Cruise Line does vary. Some of the rooms have the main bed, the couch bed, and then a bunk bed as well. Some don't have the bunk bed, but many of them do. So it's just something to think about. Is Disney Cruise fun and eventful if you decide to go alone? Yes, it is. It is, but it's more fun with family and friends. No question. Are you going to go on the Disney Wish? Absolutely. Michael, what in your opinion has been your best Disney cruise? They're all great, Zach. They're all great. I mean, it's hard to say best. I don't know. They're all great. I think that they all have different unique advantages. I love Star Wars Day at Sea. I missed that one. Marvel Day at Sea. The Double Dip with David. There's so many great ones. We're going to do a lot more too. How's your aft stateroom in terms of motion? Patrick, want to answer this one again. There was some movements when you went to the port, when they were using the thrusters. You could definitely feel it back there. But with Deck 7, so not as much as Deck 3. But good question. Can you tell the aging of the ship? Not clean as the Fantasy and Magic construction in 98. Actually, that's one of the big differences between Disney and Royal, in my opinion. Disney goes overboard when it comes to cleaning and making it great. You saw the cleaners, like they were like stripping wood and like they had a heat gun going. So they were like, I don't know, they were doing a lot of maintenance. And every time I'm on a Disney ship, I see these guys, they're usually in yellow jumpsuits and they are just like, I don't know where they are, but they're always somewhere. Right? They're always scrubbing or power washing or pressure something or cleaning something. It's like non-stop. It's 24. It's all the time. You don't hear it. It's not in your way, but it's amazing to see how clean they keep it. So great question. I really do think that they keep it extremely well maintained. I love it. What am I missing? I love your videos. Going to Disney Cruise Line cruise this month. Wondering if they sold lanyards as a gift shop. Oh yes, they do sell lanyards in the gift shop. They have a discount. Oh no, not on Disney Cruise Line. Royal has a discount on the lanyards when you first board. Disney sells them as well, but no special discount. Great question. Is iMessage? Oh, I love it, Mark. You perfect question. iMessage is available on board the Disney Cruise Line. It works on the ship with those on the ship with you. It works for off the ship. I was able to text friends and family on and off. That's how good it is. It is outstanding. I like it. I don't love it because it makes you feel connected, but I like it a lot. I think it's very good. It's convenient. I'm so glad they have it. It's a great thing that they added. And the wave phones are gone, by the way. There were no wave phones in the room at all. So that's a big change. Carnival Mardi Gras, not anytime soon. I got other ones I want to try for sure. Do you like the buffet or restaurants more? Randy, I like the restaurants a lot, but the buffet is great. Buffet is nothing to sneeze at right there. Great question. If I missed your question, by the way, they're coming in. I want to make sure we have lots of time to answer everybody's questions, so don't be afraid to give it a few minutes and see if there's like a lull and then ask your question again. Please, I want to make sure we get to as many questions as possible. Oh, Shelly. Drank the tea weird. Shelly, advice for those of us taking our first Disney cruise, and I'm so excited for you. First piece of advice, change that mindset in terms of how you're cruising. I've been on the 3-night, remember the first 3-nighter we went on? It was a go, go, go experience. Try not to do that on board. It's going to feel like you're going to want to do everything possible. It is worth it because it makes it feel longer to slow down. It's just the honest truth. Second, make sure you take in all the shows. If you're going, you're going a little sooner. So take in the show. It's one right now. Try all the restaurants. Don't miss your dining. Make sure you make the most of Castaway Cay, and just be there and be present. Be present. That's really key. I've been working on that myself. I really have been. Being more present in the moment. That's going to help a lot with that first day cruise. It seems basic, but I'm telling you, it takes some time. Great questions. Oh my gosh, love it. Go-to ice cream flavor, banana. Were the pools really so crowded that you couldn't swim? Yes, they were. They were swamped. They were swamped the whole time. But it's a 3-nighter versus 7-nighter. 7-nighter, I've heard the pools are far less crowded. How much was the internet package? Oh, good question. Right now, depending on the cruise that you go on, and it's not every single Disney cruise, but many, they have a first day 50 megabytes. And I really don't like to use internet while on board. But you can have that. It's included for some cruises, not all. But then you can pay. It's like, I don't know. It's like $80 for 100 gigs, or I don't know. That's not true. I don't know what it is. I don't use it though. So good question. Have you ever tried FaceTime in the ship? No. I've heard it works, but I haven't tried it yet. I don't think that would work. I have not tried it, so I can't say. But it doesn't sound like it would work. 8 a.m. activity booked. Castaway Cay. Will they let us off early? Thinking, booking groups to get off. Claire, they're not going to let you off early. They'll let you off one of the first groups. If you have an 8 a.m. activity booked and you get into the app and it's later than 8 a.m., if you go down to the guest services or the security desk, they can make sure that you get off at the right time to get your departure. That's a really good question. So again, if you have an 8 a.m. and you get into a departure group that's later, go to guest services or to security. They'll fix it for you. Nancy, any plans on doing shore excursions while in the port in the future? Yes, I've actually got a couple planned. All right, exciting. Would you ever cruise with friends? I've cruised with friends all the time. I love doing it. Would you consider doing Tokyo Disney? Of course. I love it. Is Cabanas currently open for dinner? I actually didn't check, but I don't think so. I don't think so. Yeah. No, I don't think so. I walked through. So now that I think about it, no, it's not. Is the ahi tuna still the best? Yes, it is, but I had too many of them. All right, so 3 is too many. All right, tell you that right now, especially with scallops. Yeah, I had help to eat those. Is smoking allowed on the Disney cruise? Good question. It is allowed in very specific areas. I think there's only one area on board several of the ships. It's like this one corner on deck 12 or 11. It's tough to find, but I think there is one. Yeah. Do you think Disney made the right choice for moving Cabanas in the new ships? I don't have a clear picture of that yet, so I'm not gonna answer that yet. Let me get on the wish first. I'll tell you about it. Can an older person go on a Disney cruise? 100%. Well, a Disney cruise has this, I don't know, feeling like it's meant only for kids. The reality is it's meant for the entire family. It really is. It really is. Let's see. Pirate Night. Yeah, there's no Pirate Night at, looking at my light here. There's no Pirate Night on board of the 3-nighters, but there is on longer ones. And there's no formal night officially. We had to kind of choose our own, it was still fun though. It was still fun. But yeah, the longer ones will have your other experiences. Let's see. Did you say there were only one evening show for the whole cruise? Yes, Sydney. When I went, and again, this could change anytime. There's only one show, Beauty and the Beast, happening the entire cruise, and you had the opportunity to go to one of those shows, right? You could choose the first night, second night, third night, at least on the 3-nighter. It may change in the future, and it probably will, but right now, anyway, they're only doing the one show. Good question. Heading on the 9th Disney cruise in May. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Haven't done the photo package. You said, I missed that question. I know you highly recommend it. I do, but not right now. I feel like they've increased the price tremendously on the photo package, and I feel like when you have that, when you purchased it in advance, sometimes it can make you feel like you've got to go and get those photos, and you can't really relax as much as you like. I'm kind of changing my mindset on that. I got to be honest. I am. I love it because they take good photos. And when I was on board, I purchased one photo for $20 for digital. Seems like a lot, but rather than $300 for the whole photo package, I'm like, okay, I'll get one really nice one. and then save the photo packages for a future date. The prices have just gone up so much for the photo package. I'd rather just save that for something else. Michael, will you be dining in Paulo next time you're on a Disney cruise? No. However, I will be dining in Paulo shortly after. It'll be great. So I'm looking forward to it. And of course, we've got our platinum Paulo to do. When we reach platinum, which is coming up like soon, like super soon, we're gonna do Paulo. Which themed Disney cruise would you recommend? Both are incredible. I really loved Star Wars, but Marvel is the winner. And I hope they bring back Star Wars Day at Sea. I got to tell you, Dave and I were just talking about that. That is one that you do. Oh my gosh. I hope they bring it back. Please bring back Star Wars Day at Sea. I mean, Pixar is going to be great, but I want Star Wars Day at Sea. I loved it. But Marvel is the best. Michael, have you done a back-to-back? No, I have not. But that sounds incredible. You're going to have so much fun. Jim, no, old. Come on. No such thing as old. No, it's a state of mind as long as you're having fun and enjoying life and seeing the positives. Galactic Star Cruise or a Disney cruise? I'm happy to answer that question. Disney cruise, real quick. I love Disney cruising. Galactic Star Cruiser might be good for some. It's just for me, I'd rather do the cruise. That's just me. You know, it's a good question though. 3-night cruises only have one show, right? Thank you very much for answering that. Let's see. What's it like waiting for the tests? It's very easy. It's super fast. It's like 10 seconds. No, it's like 20 minutes, and it's over. It's really quick. Do they add extra indoor activities for rainy days or Castaway Cay? Yes, they do, and it's a fantastic question. What restaurant has the best food on any Disney cruise? I have to say Enchanted Garden. Why did I say that? Enchanted Garden with the Ahi Tuna Tower, but they all have amazing food. All of them. Just incredible. Incredible. I love it. This year, I am going on Disney Cruise Line 3 times. I've been on Disney Dream May 30th to June 6th. Oh, my gosh. You're going to have an incredible time. You're going to have so much fun. It's Disney Fantasy, December 10th to 17th. You're going to have so much fun. Are Disney Cruise replacing Disney World vacations based on the value of what you cost? Jeff, great question. I believe that there is value in the things that make you happy, right? I love Disney World. Do not get me wrong, but I love Disney cruising. I live near Disney World, so I get to experience it all the time. It's amazing. Disney Cruise, as I kind of predicted, became that vacation destination, and it's amazing. It's incredible. If you're asking me what I think between the two, if you should experience, it does depend on you. That's the very first one: Disney World versus Disney Cruise. But I think I would start to kind of mold that to preference for Disney Cruise. It's a limited number of people. Disney World's gotten a little crowded recently, and it's spring break. It's understandable, but it's just a lot of pent up demand for Disney World too. So for Disney Cruise, it's limited people. You get to experience this place. You get to go and do something you wouldn't otherwise do. It's the one I mean, I love them both. Don't get me wrong. I love them both, but I love Disney cruising. I just can't get enough. Other perks to being a Platinum Cruise member. Yes, you get Paulo included with all your cruises from then on. Every Disney cruise you go on, you get Paulo included. Isn't that cool? Favorite menu item of Paulo dinner, Paulo brunch. Ooh, I actually haven't been in a while. There's the buffet was the best, but they had this salmon dish that was delicious. It looked like a salmon rose. It was fantastic. Room service is included except for the tip. Great point. Thank you, Claire. Have you tried concierge? No, but I would love to try it one day. Favorite dessert? I don't know. Of course, Allison, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Hey, from Buffalo, Star Wars Day at Sea is back. It was on the Fantasy. I think they were closing it out. Is it really back? Because that'd be amazing. When do you plan on going to your next Disney cruise? Soon. Gonna be great. Are Disney and Royal apps user-friendly? Oh, Deborah, I'm so glad you asked. Both are great, and Disney has improved their app. They have. Between the two, I think Royal's a little bit better. I think Disney could actually learn something from Royal in the way that it flows, but Disney's actually gotten a lot better at their app. It's really gotten better. A lot of the bugs have been worked out, which has been great, but yeah, I think more improvement could be used in the Disney one for sure. Loving the beach vibes. Oh, thanks, Dave. Dave's actually doing some fun stuff. He's doing live streams too from fun places. Let's see. Was the extended veranda room difficult to book? No, not at all. Have I done Remy Brunch? Yes, we did Remy Brunch. It really wasn't my favorite. Really didn't care for it. Really did not care for it. Maybe we had an off day. I don't know. We'll try it again one day. But really didn't care for it. Oh, yes. You talked about using walkie-talkies, Castaway Cay. Are they also good while on ship to stay in touch with family? Sarah, I love your question. Thank you for asking it. That answer is coming in a future video. But since you're here, I got to answer it. No, not nearly as good. The walkie-talkies are great for when you're on a cruise ship, same deck, outside, any of that stuff works fine. when you start trying to talk to each other through the ship with the walkie-talkie that I showed, not very good. Not very good. So, yeah, it's not very good. Yeah, so on those excursions, that's where we'll be using the walkie-talkies a lot. Any advice for cruising in December? Oh my gosh, Holland America. Wait, I have a cruise on Holland America line. You're gonna have so much fun. You inspired me. I want to try Holland too. I want to try that one. Any advice for December? Bring warmer clothing because it can vary. It can go from warmer to much colder. So yeah. Hi from Shanghai, China. Hey, good to see you. Love your cruise vlogs. One thing you would say better about Royal is the flow rider. Love the flow rider. That's an amazing activity. I definitely would recommend it. Disney cruise photo trivia like the old days. Coming soon. Coming soon to a stream near you. Stay tuned. Would you say the best features in the Disney Dream Class and Magic Class ships? What do they say the best features are? I'm gonna say the ocean view hot tubs on the Dream and Fantasy Class. The Magic's got that cool aqua dunk slide. It's amazing. No sail away parties yet. Good question. We love you, Michael. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Always get us excited for our own trips. We're celebrating our 40th. Congratulations later this year at Epcot 1982. That's amazing. Congratulations. From one chocolate. Oh, here are good questions. From one chocolate lover to another, which chocolate dessert would you recommend most? Chocolate decadence or the chocolate lava cake? Decadence. Good question. I'm nervous going on a cruise. Oh, I'm okay. Don't worry. No, it's not nerve-wracking at all. How's security going on board? Oh, it's great. Oh my gosh, they are. Oh, they're the best. Yeah. It's not even just Disney. All the cruise lines have great security staff. They do an amazing job. Yeah, nothing to worry about. Was the adult area full as well, or just the family area? Oh, you mean or both? Yeah, both of them were kind of full. Three-nighters. Three-nighters I've noticed have a different kind of feel in terms of the crowds. It's a good question. All right, so we're about halfway through. If you didn't get your question answered before, you asked it earlier, I may have missed it. Don't be afraid to ask it again. I want to try and get through as many of these as possible. I've seen so many great questions about cruising. Now's the time to ask. I'm more than happy to answer them for you. When did they start including Paulo within your cruise price? Oh, you mean for platinum? Platinum. For when you reach platinum, 10. So it's your 11th Disney cruise. Paulo is included. Good question. How you changed your camera you use a lot in the parks recently? Yes. Looked and sounded much better. Oh, thank you very much. I used the GoPro Hero 10 for the entire cruise vlog adventure, and I really love the footage. The 10 is unbelievable. The GoPro. I kind of like GoPro Go with the 8, but now with the 10, I'm loving it. So, yeah, that's something to try. Which is better, sunrise or sunset on the ship? You got to do both, Randy. I'm sorry. Sorry to break it to you. Sorry to have to inform you in this way. You got to do both. Let's see. There's a question. How was your packing change for cruises? Do you find yourself packing less? Oh, yeah, a little less. I've definitely gotten better at packing less because you realize what you need and what you don't. Any regret suggestions moving to Orlando? Oh, no regrets whatsoever. Suggestions? Get ready for the warm weather. That's a good suggestion. Let's see. Started testing Aquamouse on the Wish. It looks so fun. That sounds amazing. Could you say something about cast member compliments Walt Disney World? Is it available on the cruise? William, it should be. That's a great suggestion. It should be. It's not. It should be. But you can thank people in the comment card later, which I do every time. 3, 4, or 5 night. I always like longer, but I love the 5-nighters. I like your normal line, first line, Instagram. Oh, you like the Instagram reel I did with the... Yeah, if you haven't seen that was funny. I'm just making you laugh. Any plans for Pixar Day at Sea? Not right now, but soon. Let's see. Do you know what the earliest time you can schedule on board Disney Cruise Line ships? Good question. Yes, you can schedule in advance. I actually don't have those time frames. If anyone knows the time frames for scheduling, let us know in the comments. I don't know them offhand. I don't want to give bad information there. Would you do a transatlantic Disney cruise? Not only would I, I'd love to. Any ideas of what pin trading will resume? Not yet, but hopefully soon. I love pin trading on board. It has not returned. Hopefully soon. Early dinner or late dinner? Early. Early is my new recommendation. If it's just adults and you don't mind eating later, and it's much quieter in the evening. But I like eating earlier. That's my thing. It's like I prefer eating earlier. I did late dining many cruises for many cruises. But I actually prefer earlier. It's a lot louder, though, I have to admit. I want to do a cruise solo. I'm almost 21, but I would be my first cruise out, Edge, or Vibe. Any suggestions? things solo don't. Great question. I would recommend actually trying one of the other cruise lines too. If you want to do Disney, you can. And I've spoken to friends who've done solo cruising on Disney Cruise Line, but it's the other cruise lines have single fare, so you're not paying double the price. So I think MSC and Holland have that, or Norwegian. A couple of them have that. Am I ready for hurricane season? Yeah, but I've been through it before. Are you using a mic on your GoPro? Nope, just using the GoPro as it is. Yeah, I know. What Michael packs for a cruise? Maybe I will skip. Oh, that's a good video idea. I like that. How is the Lancer character picture opportunities? Extremely short. Disney did a great job for increasing the number of characters that are out and about and doing these character photo ops. So if you're looking for photo opportunities, the lines are super, super short. Really nice. Do you watch Disney Cruise? Oh yeah, I love sharing it with you. I love watching them again. It's so much fun. Do you think $200 future deposit is worth it? Yeah, I do. For 10%, yeah. Do you think self-service buffets are coming back? I actually hope not. I like them with the cast serving us. It's really nice. It's really, really nice. How early can you arrive at the cruise port? You have to arrive at the set time that they have for you. Choose a port arrival time. Good question. Which theme at sea was your favorite? Marvel, but I love Star Wars. Testing D23 2023 Disney cruise ships again. Do you think they are going to do testing on? Oh, I don't know. That's a good question. Again, websites for that. Have you ever gotten sick on a cruise? Motion sickness? Yes, I have. And that's not fun. That's not fun. I recommend an herbal Dramamine. They make an herbal non-drowsy Dramamine. I always have it with me. It does help a little bit. But when we had these 8-foot swells, we could feel it. It was very intense. What is the capacity of cruise ships at right now? I'm going to guess 85-ish%. Maybe a little more. Is veranda room worth the extra cost? Great question. James, right now, I think yes. I really do like the veranda. I like seeing the sea when I wake up in the morning. For me, it is worth it. Ocean View can do that too. Inside's okay, but I really recommend veranda. And luckily, a lot of the newer ships have a lot of veranda rooms, which is great. Which season do you prefer cruising? You know, they all have great benefits. I really do like the spring. This springtime is so nice because it's nice and warm, but not too hot. It's amazing. Castaway Cay, we had an incredible day. Yeah. Just watched the vlog. Lost your GoPro. Yeah, that was an experience. How did activities compare between Disney and Royal? Did you pay extra for activities on Royal? So the activities that we went on were all included, which was really cool. But there were a lot of activities that you can pay for as well. So it varies depending on what you want. Good question. No, unfortunately, guava juice is not back. I wish it was. I know it's not. Come on now. We all wish it was. All right. So while we're going through here, while we're going through and answering these questions, and I love the questions. Thanks for asking them. If you've been on cruises before, give us the number. What is the number of cruises you have been on so far? Let us know just the number right here in the chat. I want to hear from you. I've been on 9. Good question. Do you have a beginner's guide for first timers Disney Cruise Line? I have a lot of videos about Disney Cruise Line, so you can find them all through the channel. I'm going on the Wish. Of course I am. It's going to be great. Excited to see you on the Wish. Oh, I'm looking forward. It's snowing in Maryland? No. Oh, no. What activities do you have on board each cruise? There were so many good ones. Of course, I'm going on the Wish. Looking forward to it. We're so excited to meet you. Oh, of course, saying hi to you guys, too. Good to see you. Oh, you're going to love it. If it's 0 for you, there's no shame in that. 0 cruise is okay. I'm seeing 5s. Ooh, Sally's got 16. 22 for Mike. My gosh. That's a lot of cruising. I'm going to get to that level, Mike. I'm going to catch up to you. I'm going to catch up. Oh, Claire's got 1. Wait a minute. I think I read that. They have guava juice back coming on your cruise. So they're bringing guava juice back, and I missed it. I got to go on another cruise, clearly. Are you interested in doing Rainforest Room while it's private? Yeah, it's fine, absolutely. But we've done Rainforest Room many times. We have. So I wanted to do something else too. Have you cruised in April? I think we have. Yeah, I think we have. How do prices compare between Disney and Royal for those who live in Florida? It's actually kind of significant. Every so often you see a kind of last-minute Florida deals, which are really nice. So that's something to look out for. You just keep checking their websites. You never know. They got something fun. The Rainforest Room is worth it, but the private way they're doing it now is so expensive. It's amazing. It's really incredible. I'm seeing a lot of great numbers. 8, 10, 5, 1, 15, 5. Great amount of cruises, and I've got more to share with you. I'm looking forward to it. It's called Orchard's Best, right? Or something like that, right? What do you not like about Disney Cruise? What could they improve? I'm trying. I wish that they'd bring back Pirate Night or Formal Night, and both. I want both back. More of the shows back. So kind of getting back to the old way, but we're getting there. We're actually getting really close. When Disney won Holland, I got to try that. Let's see. What's private way? Rainforest Room, right. So right now, the Rainforest Room, you have to pay, and it's like for a large group of guests, and you get the entire Rainforest Room to yourself for about an hour. It's a little different than what they had before, but I'm hoping they change that back. What's the nicest cruise line? Oh, I got to get back to you on that question, but I love Disney. I love it. They do an amazing job cleaning the whole thing. But we're going to be trying a lot of different cruise lines over the next couple months here. I'm looking forward to it. But we're going to be trying a lot. So I think Disney's the best at the moment. That you never know. You never know. My question to everybody here: do you think my opinion of that will change with the other cruise lines that I try? Or do you think my favorite's always going to be Disney? I'm keeping an open mind. I want to know your prediction. This is going to be fun. I want to hear your prediction. Oh, the Wish is going to be amazing. It really is. Will you be doing Disney Cruise Line Europe itinerary? At some point, 100%, yes. Travel insurance, I usually do. Good question. Yeah. No, you don't think it'll change? Yeah, I love Disney cruising. I just can't get enough. I know. I don't think so. Disney will be your favorite. Okay, I think you might be right. I still want to try Wonder of the Seas. I will. And a lot of other I'm going to try Celebrity. We're going to try Norwegian. We're going to try all these. But yeah. Oh, Alani. I want to get back to Alani badly. I love it. Disney with several runners up. Okay. All right. You think it'd be okay? All right. Did you get back on the Wish? Oh yeah. We've got another sailing later on in the Wish. It's gonna be great. The Disney magic will always shine through. I think so. I think so. Let's see. Where the do you know accessibility cruises excursions is wheelchairs? Oh yes, wheelchairs are always. They have accessibility for everyone and on board the Disney cruise ship. So great question. And they will accommodate you in every way they can, including at the excursions. Yeah, they do a really fantastic job. They really do. Best way, call Disney, find out, just double check a couple things, and they will be able to help you out. They go above and beyond when it comes to the to making sure everybody is included and accommodated. That's for sure. I've seen it. Favorite beach at Castaway Cay, Serenity Bay. Serenity Bay. Let's see. I went to Disney Cruise first, another line, and was disappointed in the airline. Oh, I'm sorry about that. I think there's somebody. I understand that. I totally get it. But I think that you got to keep the open mind when you try these other lines. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep an open mind when we try these other lines. It's going to be great. All right. Any more questions you have about cruising, the experience, the excursions, different islands, Castaway Cay, being on seeing the summer sun, letting off steam with Olaf, and oh my gosh, that drink, by the way, the coffee drink, you got to try it. You got to try it next time you're Castaway Cay. Take my word for it. It's amazing. It is. Which ship has the best food? Disney cruise ships have the best food right now, but yeah, it varies from restaurant to restaurant. Adventures by Disney, I do want to try them, as you know. I haven't been back to Disney. Haven't been in like 7 years. You gotta go back. It's amazing. Best tips for first timers: take it slow and relax on board. Don't be afraid to take it all in. Don't try to do everything when you're there. That's a really big tip. I did it. I tried it at first cruise. It felt like it flew by. This other 3-nighter that I did, that felt a lot longer because I didn't try and do everything. Right? That's the key. It's easy to do when you try your first timer. You want to try and get everything in, but trust me, you don't want to do that. The drink that I forgot the name of the drink already. It's on the vlog. It's in the vlog. Oh gosh. When's the next cruise? Oh, it's coming up soon. It's going to be so exciting. It's going to be great. I only have 2 cruises. Third this August. You're going to have so much fun. Go to the first sailing of Disney Fantasy November. Sailing second time on the Magic. Oh my gosh, so much fun. Most magical place for you on the Disney ship, Ray? I would say the most magical place on board is probably in the hot tub. The adults only hot tub. I know, but maybe on the rear of the ship too in Cabanas. I love it. Which is your favorite restaurant on the Disney Fantasy? They're all good. I don't know if I have favorites. The favorites thing is tough. They're all good. Try them all. Is the app user-friendly when you're on board? Extremely user-friendly. Just download the app prior to going, please. Oh my gosh, please download the app prior to going. Do that one thing. It's going to save you a bunch. Arendelle Freeze, I think. Yeah, that sounds about right. I can't remember these things anymore. Do you collect any Disney Park NFTs? Not recently, no. My daughter and I are going on the Disney Dream April 1st. Any tips for what we should do? Oh my gosh, just take it in, enjoy it, go and enjoy the pool, have fun at all the restaurants, try the ice cream, get some character pictures, at least one or two, even with your phone. It's just great to remember that way. Yeah, it's great. Is Disney still working on the new island? They are. I heard an update. They are working on that one. Lighthouse Point. I've already forgotten the name of it. But yeah, it looks really cool. That's one I'm looking forward to trying. It'd be so great. Bike ride. What would you say in top 3 favorite foods on aboard? I cannot remember. Oh my gosh. Chocolate Decadence, Ahi Tuna Tower, and some salmon somewhere. I don't know. It's all so good. It kind of, when you go, it just kind of combines together because you're so in the moment. You're not trying to remember it all. Oh, Tiana's Place. Oh, don't forget the shrimp and grits. Oh my gosh, Tiana's Place. And Rapunzel's. I love those themed restaurants. I love them. Which Disney cruise ship has the best experience for kids? They all have great experiences for kids. Yeah, you do any of them, they're great. Best room location. Now, here's a good question. I think the best room location is midship. You're close to everything. It's all convenient, and you don't feel as much as the back and forth, the yaw and pitch. No, wait, is that yaw, pitch, roll? Okay. You don't feel the ship moving as much. I don't remember it all. But yeah, midship is the way to go if you're looking for the least movement. Mm-hmm. Do you feel that Paulo is night and day better at Remy? You know, I think that Paulo and Remy are good, but I really feel like Cabanas and the other restaurants are kind of better, which is weird, right? You'd think that the ones that cost more would be better, but nope. I feel like the regular restaurants are just as good. When are you going to the Disney Wish? Soon, and I'm looking forward to it. If you could change or add anything to the cruise island, what would it be? Amanda, more time? Can I say that? Can I say more time? That's how nice it is. P.S. Not a question. Favorite Disney cruise logger. That's so thoughtful of you. Thank you so much. Love sharing it with you, and I'm looking forward to sharing other cruise lines with you. I think it's going to be fun. We're going to have a great time. Michael, who's your favorite character to meet on board? Oh, good question. All right, first I want to know who everyone else's favorite. What's your favorite character to meet on board? That's a question to everyone. Who is your favorite character to meet on board? Mine is Captain Mickey, or maybe Super Donald. Yeah, from Marvel Day at Sea. They're both great. I don't know. I love them all. You had me at Shrimp and Grits. It's amazing. Midship is the best place. I do recommend it. Do you recommend Paulo Brunch each cruise? No, not right now. They're not doing it as the buffet. They're kind of changed it up. So right now I don't really recommend Paulo Brunch, but they'll get back to it. They will. Do you ever want to cruise in the wonder of the seas? Yes, I do, and I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be great. Who's your favorite? Captain Mickey. Chip and Dale. Let's not forget about him, of course. Pluto. Captain Minnie for sure. I love Captain Minnie. She looks great. Yeah, there's so many great characters to meet, both on the island and on board. There are so many great characters. Fantastic. All right, so we are continuing on. If I missed your question from earlier on in the stream, I didn't get to it, don't be afraid to ask again. I want to make sure that we get as many of them answered as possible before we make our way. Let me tell you, I love cruising, and I'm looking forward to sharing a lot more of it with you. I'm telling you. Michael, keep them coming. Discovered your channel from Disney Wonder Vlog with David a few years ago. I'm so glad you enjoy it. It means a lot. It really does. Ooh, Belle. Yes, love meeting Belle, of course. Favorite, let's see, any recommendations? Transatlantic cruises. I've seen a lot of great looking transatlantic ones. Have you seen this one? They have like the cruise that goes around the world. Who does that one? Holland? There's one of these cruise lines that goes around the world for it's like $30,000, something crazy. But it to me, it's like, that is so cool. I don't know. I'm starting to like really get into this whole, like I was already loving cruising years ago, but it's like, it's powerful. This love of cruising, it's powerful. I'm telling you. Most excited experience on the Wish. I'm excited to see a lot on the Wish. I am. Yeah. You ever plan on doing concierge? At some point, I'd love to. It's expensive, but I'd love to. Which restaurant are you most looking forward to on the Wish? Oh my gosh, such a good question. Which one are you looking forward to most? Is my first question. I'm between the Marvel and the Walt Disney one, but I also really want to see the Frozen one. I'm going to say the Walt Disney one because of the classic and nostalgia part, but Marvel's a close second. It's up there. And I'm thinking of some friends. Sebastian Stan will not be on board. I know. You're sad about that. Sign me up for the Around the World. See, Claire, I knew you'd be the first person to be like, oh, I got to get there. How did you get there them to let you set up a microphone there. I didn't set up any microphones. I just used the GoPro. How long does it take? I'm not. I got it. This is a green screen. Right. It looks like I'm there. It looks like I'm at sea, but I'm not. I love the bigger ships. I really do. But I think Disney's got a really good size going. I do. Let's see. Frozen. The Frozen one looks really cool. I don't know. I'm really looking forward to that one. Part of the surprise. I see. I knew you'd start laughing at that one. Plus, having 100 people booking on the same cruise. Right. There's the smaller ones are really. I do like smaller ships. I really have to admit, the smaller ships have some appeal to them that the larger ships. They're great too. There's nothing wrong with the larger ships. There's something special about the smaller ones. I'm starting to get that. I used to think that it was, the bigger's better, but somehow the smaller ships are great. I don't know. I love them. Any tips on what to pack? Bring lots of different clothing. That didn't help you at all, did it? I would recommend a lot of not formal, but this kind of attire for guys. I'm not as good at thinking about it the other way, but I don't know. Not I guess button down for like dinners and stuff, and more than one bathing suit. Trust me, you're gonna want one drying while you're okay. But yeah, you're gonna want some more formal, some more casual. Just that. Go for that. Does it concern you that the adult area looks small in the Wish? Not really. Disney has a really good handle on how people vacation. I have never felt crowded on board the Disney Cruise Line. Never. So, yeah. My aunt and uncle are going on one of the cruises that tours all over Europe. Oh my gosh, to celebrate their 50th anniversary. My uncle's going to retire, but working 1 year to pay for it. That sounds incredible. That's so great. Oh, my brother's doing extremely well. Go check out his channel. He's doing a lot of fun things. Actually, we're at that point in the stream. I want to make sure that I'm going to get to more questions. Haven't forgotten. I want to make sure we support all each other. So if you have a channel on YouTube and you're chatting from it now or anything, please go ahead and leave that link right here in the chat so we can all see it and share it together. I love being able to support each other. Now's your opportunity. It's about Disney. It's about fun. Give us that one sentence that tells us all about all the fun things that you're doing. I recommend, here's the other recommendations. One sweatshirt, one long sleeve. I love that. Any concerns about cruising on the Wish? None. Favorite spot to ship for your stateroom? Midships, for sure. Michael, how about a land and sea vlog? That's not a bad idea, but we've done those before. We got to do new stuff. Favorite Disney ship? Oh gosh, good questions. I'm gonna say the Wonder still. The Wonder's got my heart. I don't know. The Wonder is powerful. It's a powerful ship. It's powerful. It holds you. It's awesome. Let's see. Favorite adults only lounge bar across the 4 ships. Skyline Lounge? I'm going to say Skyline Lounge. I love it. Best tip for first hour arriving on board the ship. Great question. Go to that pool. Go enjoy it. It's fine. Bring a bathing suit with you. Or go to lunch. One of the two. How about swimming with the manatees? That sounds fun. Do you ever think you'll get bored of cruising? No. How about Europe? Absolutely. See, look, we got all sorts of friends telling us about their channel. Feel free to that one sentence that tells us about you if you want others to check you out. Always happy to support each other, whether it's a cruise or Disney World or wherever it is. Please don't be afraid to leave that link in the chat right here. There's Samantha. Hey, good to see you. Favorite dinner entree across the fleet? Oh my gosh, dinner entree, because I guess the ahi tuna avocado tower is an appetizer, right? I don't know what the entree is. I have not been keeping good enough track. I've just been enjoying it, so I don't know. It's all a lot of fun. Hey, from Gettysburg, good to see you. Good to see you. All right, last minute questions. Now is your opportunity. Let's go ahead, make that happen. Have you seen many Disney cruise weddings? I've seen 2. And my friend is actually getting married coming up 2-3 days on board on Castaway Cay. Oh wait, when is it? What's today? Saturday? Oh, it's like 5 days. But still, it's coming up really soon. Let's see. Did you have to book Flow Rider on Royal? No, you did not have to book Flow Rider on the Royal. Can you go back on the Magic? You betcha. Are you going on a Disney cruise? Family, of course. Ever think about doing sailing with Michael cruise? Sail with Michael cruise? No. We have some all sorts of fun things planned in the future, but I didn't understand it at first. What's your ideal length for a Disney cruise? Ooh, such a good question. I'm going to say 7 nights. 7 nights is the way to go. I love it so much. Nice meeting you at Epcot, Michael. Oh, thank you. So good to meet you, too. You have any concerns about cruising the Wish? None. Can you still get a medal for the 5K? Yes, you can. Just let them know that you ran it. What activity do you have to do a Disney cruise each time other than hit the tub? I don't know. It's all great. Take pictures, go to Castaway Cay, eat the food. I don't know. It's hard. It's not. It sounds repetitive, but it's not. It's amazing. It's a unique time every time. Um, uh, just thanks for sharing the magic. Glad to, and thanks for letting me know. I really do appreciate that. Is it worth paying extra for the larger rooms? It depends on why you're there. If you plan on spending at least a little bit of time in the rooms, it usually is. Are you off on the inaugural Disney Wish? So the inaugural Disney Wish it was only for platinum level, right? I tried to get it. I tried. I am gold at the moment. I didn't get platinum, so I didn't have an opportunity to book the inaugural. I was like, oh no, I missed the maiden voyage, but that's okay. We'll be on board in the inaugural season, which is a couple of months. It's gonna be great. Any special moments, Disney cast members? Oh, so many special moments. We actually we had a friend of ours take photos with us. The photographer we made good friends with on board the Wonder, and she was taking photos with us. It was so fun. We had a great time. I'm platinum and still couldn't on it. Oh, you couldn't get on it. Oh, yeah. It sold out really fast. It sold out. Oh, you've single-handedly, look at this, convinced me to go on a Disney cruise. Thanks for your passion. I love sharing it with you, and I love answering the questions, too. By the way, if you love the live streams, I want to see a thumbs up from you in the chat. Please do let me know. I want to know, because it does mean a lot to me. Favorite Disney cruise restaurant at the moment? Tiana's Place. Maybe Rapunzel's. But Tiana's Place is up there. Enchanted Garden. They're all good. The Wish is going to change all that. Do you see the March preview for the Wish? Lots of good stuff. Oh, yes, the merch preview. Yes, the merch preview. I did see that. Looks pretty cool. I don't know. Everybody else. Oh, thank you very much. I'm so glad you liked the live stream. It means a lot. Oh, yeah, group cruises. Of course. We got group cruises coming. Thank you for bringing the magic to us. I'm so glad. I'm so glad I can share it with you. I really appreciate you being here and asking me your great questions. We are going to go to all sorts of fun things and more polls and more games coming up on live streams. As I mentioned in the channel update, I plan on doing a lot more fun family things that we can all share in together, be excited about, and smile about together. So I kind of wanted to share all that with you. We're going to start wrapping up here, but it really does mean a lot to be able to share it with you. Thank you for being a part of it, for making it here, and asking your great questions. Really do appreciate it. Looking forward to sharing a lot more cruise content with you. Oh my gosh, there's some cruises that you're just gonna, as soon as you find out about them and I share them with you, you're gonna have so much fun, and we're gonna enjoy them together. So thanks as always, everyone. Have a truly magical day. Look forward to chatting with you more in the future. Stay tuned for future live streams where we share in it together. Thanks everybody. Have a magical day. See you real soon. Keep on smiling. Have a great day.